welcome back to $5 Shake. This video is another Häagen Dazs one. Now in the UK this flavour used to be called Chocolate Midnight Cookies, and it was my favourite Häagen Dazs flavour they ever made, and it disappeared off the shelves years ago. But it turns out in the US it had two other names. One was Midnight Cookies and Cream, and then again that disappeared off the shelves, and it's now become a fan request and is called, I forgot to look it up because I can't remember too many names, is Triple Chocolate Fudge Cookie. Thankfully Häagen Dazs put the ingredients on their website, and as they're all custard based ice creams, they're pretty easy to follow. The only thing that isn't easy to follow is the fudge, but we will do our best and see how we get on. So this base is actually quite simple. We're not going to temper eggs like a lot of people do. We're going to put the egg yolks straight into the pan with all your other ingredients apart from your cocoa. Slowly bring it up between 80 and 85 degrees C, and that will sort your eggs out without the need to temper them in a slightly more confusing way. Then add your cocoa, combine it all well, and put it in a container. Now obviously at this point you can add any ingredients that you forgot, like I did, such as the vanilla, and then cover it and put it in your fridge overnight. The fudge swirl for this was a bit of a guess. I decided to wing it as there are no numbers from Häagen Dazs anywhere on the internet. Now for this, I just combined the milk and cocoa in a pan and just gently combined it over some heat. At that point I added the corn syrup and the coconut oil, and as you can see it just started to separate slightly, but just keep going, bear with it. Get it up to a rolling boil and turn off the heat, and then finally add in your chocolate and stir it well to combine. Once that's ready, pop it in a container and leave it to cool to room temperature. So when your ice cream's ready to churn, take it out your fridge and pop it in your machine. Whilst it's churning, you can prepare your cookies. Now in this ice cream, they make their own cookies, but essentially they're just Oreos, but there is no Oreo cream. So take your pack of Oreos and gently remove all the cream from there, chop them up, put them aside, ready for later. Once your ice cream's ready to batch up, start loading it into your tub and layer in your cookie pieces and your fudge swirl until it's all looking lovely and full, and pop it in the freezer for a few hours until it's ready to eat. The freezer. I don't know if you can see it in focus or not. I'll put a bigger picture up on the screen. Great tub from my wife again. Let's get some scooped up and see how this one's turned out, shall we? First things first, it looks great. You can see obviously the fudge coming out there, it's nice and soft, big chunks of cookie there. Looking forward to this one. This, like I said, this was my favourite Häagen Dazs when it was available, so hope it tastes as good. Let's see. That's really good. Now the fudge isn't identical to how it used to be. I think I've probably used a little bit too much cocoa. I mean, not for me, it tastes great. In comparison to the Häagen Dazs one, because there's no numbers to follow, you just got to take a bit of a punt and see how it turns out. But it's a really good combo. You've got the dark chocolate ice cream, got that really nice fudge swirl. It's soft, it's decadent, it's a real punch of chocolate to it as well. And those little Oreo pieces without the cream, it's nice, it doesn't overpower, so it's a really lovely combo. Midnight cookies and cream, chocolate midnight cookies, chocolate fudge cookie swirl stuff and things. There's so many names for this, I don't know what to call it. But if you like cookies and cream, if you like chocolate, if you like fudge, go for this, give it a bash. It's a really, really good one. So I'm just gonna eat this. It's pretty early actually, it's 8:45 in the morning, so ice cream for breakfast, anyone?